expect a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position, that is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5. Now Garland. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Mitchell wide open. Rebound by the 76ers.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Oubre against Garland. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Strus for 3. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. That's the team.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
They throw good. Mobley endures the Cavs had a very successful 23-20 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context. It can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Jacks up a 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Grimes passes to Embiid. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Embiid. And that one's good. Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Grimes passes to Maxey. Rebounded by Allen. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Strus against George. Back to Garland. Mobley kicks to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Bucket is good.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
George with the screen on Mobley. Oubre passes to George. Back to Oubre. And stolen by Mobley. Oubre against Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Embiid. Still yet to score. Allen with it. Now defended by Oubre. Mitchell in the corner. Now the The 76ers on the break. Pass to Grimes for three. The 76ers with another miss. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Garland from deep three-point land. And it's Grimes with the rebound. 76ers trailing. Oubre outside. Embiid finds George. Kicks it out to Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. Garland fires from way outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Javonte Green. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
The 76ers lead. Embiid, the pass to Butler. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the shot goes in. Okoro's got his first points of the game.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Traps in the tray.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the basket is good.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Edwards with the screen for Embiid. Embiid powers it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Mobley outside. Outside, Green. He's looking for Okoro and finds him. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jerome. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Wade comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Sam Merrill in for Green.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
A floater. Merrill can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. Oubre on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 28, Eric
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him from downtown. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Philadelphia foul. Gershon Yabusele. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:07 left in the first half of the game. Here's Hunter. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Now, here's Oubre. Pass to Yabusele. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Merrill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hunter. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey, solid from that corner.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. There's the triple. And no good that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Bringing the quarter to a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
George is out there with Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Oubre. He has yet to score. Outside for George. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Grimes passes to Oubre. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Mitchell. 6 points for him. It's Strus on the wing. Defended by George. Garland finds Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. No good from outside. Maxey with it. He's got 9. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
There's Garland. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oubre passes to Grimes. Back to Oubre. Outside, George. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Right side, Garland. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
Pass to Oubre. Outside for George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Now Oubre following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. The open shot, Maxey, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Hunter finds Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Shot by Grimes, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mobley outside. It's good.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Here's Maxey. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Garland. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. And now just a 2-point 76ers lead. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down with two-handed.
Nice straight power there, straight power. Now here's Mitchell. He has 6, shoots the 3, sinks the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 9.
That's Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Oubre, no one around him, and the 3-ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oubre finds Embiid. Back to Oubre. Here's Grimes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Garland. And it's Okeke in its center. Oh, here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The tray. Jerome. No good. The 76ers leading by 6. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Okeke. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Here's McCain. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Embiid. The three.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Shoots. Rebound by the 76ers. Fires the three. McCain's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And here is Strus. For three, Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McCain's shot is off. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now here's Edwards. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Out to the right wing. Pass to McCain. Butler in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Butler. Here's McCain. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept in creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Now Embiid following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. McCain's shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Substitution for your 76ers. Kelly Oubre Jr. Paul George.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Garland the pass to Strus. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And that one's good. George.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Strus against George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, if he hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Grimes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. There's the 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside, Maxey. Out left to the wing. Embiid finds George. 3-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Allen against Embiid. Pass to Grimes. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Don't sleep on Embiid's ability to create for his teammates, and it helps draw defensive attention away from his attack.
Kicks it out to Garland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's George for 3. Unable to get that one. So the 76ers win it. I'm confident. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Bankero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Bankero against Oubre. Bankero passes to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the corner. And Bankero with a bucket on the assist by Wagner.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Bankero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Tries it from the top of the key. Grimes' shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Here's Maxey. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside, Carter. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Outside Maxey. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Bankero. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Suggs. For 3, George. The Sixers with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Carter. And Carroll with a screen on Maxey. Carter, the pass to Suggs. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Wagner against George. Will it go? Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Bankero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Batase's checked in for Bankero. Orlando leading. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Orlando again missing. And the 76ers shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And it's Maxey missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by the 76ers. George with it. Wagner picks him up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. The 3 is up. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Back to Carter. Suggs against George. Fires for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the 3. And Orlando has possession. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, picked by Carter. Left side, Caldwell Pope. To win the drought. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest. So and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Butler off the drive. Here's McCain. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Anthony feeling it out a bit to the middle. And Batadze gets it to go. Batadze's got 4 points this quarter.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Embiid with it. He's scoreless. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Batadze with a screen. Here's Black. The offensive rebound. Banchero in the post. Guarded by Edwards. Three-pointer, Anthony. Edwards pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. Magic leading by 3. Anthony finds Isaac. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Anthony. Out left to the wing. Back to Isaac. Pass to Black. On the wing, Anthony fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Anthony's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Batadze, and Carroll with it. Back to Batadze. Launches a 3. Black, no good. 76ers trail by 3. Here's McCain. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Launches it. And there's the call on Banchero. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. Wide open look. Orlando grabs the miss. 1:11 left in the second. Outside Carter. Pass to Black. Carter, a screen on Oubre. Black. Offline with a 3. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. The 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Anthony. There's the triple. Pass to Suggs. Here's Black. Takes a 3. Joel Embiid with the board. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Here's Grimes. Philadelphia with another miss. And Caro surveys. Anthony outside. Carter from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're measuring up that shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Then Caro and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. 76ers trail by 3. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
George outside. Oubre, a screen on Wagner. For 3, George. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And another miss by Orlando. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. For the lead. Pass to Grimes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here's Embiid. The 3 is up. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
The focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Suggs outside. To Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey surveys. Outside Oubre. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Carter inside. Embiid's there. Wagner for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Embiid missing again.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. To the paint. Maxey passes to Embiid. To the wing, right side. Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And it's Wagner missing. The 76ers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Carter on the wing. Wagner with a screen on Embiid. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
There's the drive. Carter on the wing for the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Pass to Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Black passes to Carter. Suggs outside. Picked by Carter. Here's Black. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. On target from range. Maxey's got 6 here in the quarter.
This guy can really stretch his range out there beyond the arc. Don't count Maxey out from distance.
Ball stolen. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Philadelphia on top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Edwards, Butler out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Butler. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele from behind the arc. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Edwards, a pass to Butler. Embiid inside. Working on Batase. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Philadelphia with another miss. Orlando leading. Three-pointer, Anthony. No good on the shot. Pass to Butler. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Anthony. Now here's Edwards. He drops it from range. Edwards has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Black. Butler covering.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Screened by Embiid. Over to the wing. For 3. McCain's shot is off. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Grimes, he's checked in for Edwards. Butler passes to Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Suggs, and he jams it home with authority.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
Harris down low to the right side. Here's Black. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's Black. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Embiid with a steal. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Suggs. And Carroll against Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And he hits the jump shot.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Wagner, the pass to Black. Money!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
To the middle. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Count it!
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mo Wagner.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
Joel Embiid.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a lead.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Here's Banchero. Oh, offline. Oubre into the lane. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And that one falls for Oubre.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Can't get it to fall. So a close game sees Philadelphia. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
possession is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5. Mitchell looking it over. Buries it from three-point range.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now, here's Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Garland. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Banchero dishes to Carter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here is Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Takes a 3. And it's Suggs missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Carter against Allen. Wagner left side. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Mobley outside. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Garland, no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Wagner with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Banchero passes to Suggs. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here is Mobley. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 9.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Carter, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Mitchell gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim?
Again, Mitchell missing.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, a 3 from Strus. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. There's Wagner with the 3. That one doesn't drop. and fires from way outside. A second chance effort, and Mitchell with the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He totaled 14. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Black, Banchero out there with Isaac, then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in its center. And that one's good, Anthony. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those missiles.
And that one, good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Wow. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Jerome. That one a little long. Orlando trailing here. Anthony down low. Working on Hunter. Anthony can't hit. Cavaliers shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Hunter, the pass to Thompson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Inside. Bitadze can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Now, here's Hunter. No scoring in this one. Pass to Mobley. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Jacks up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Back to Garland from the arc. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Here's Anthony. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Hunter. Out to the wing. Here's Jerome. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Carter now, top of the key. Back to Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter with a screen on Strus. A nice shot by Black. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Jerome. Back to Garland. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Rejected by Banchero. Anthony down low. Banchero kicks to Carter. Outside Anthony. That 3 off the mark.
and he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Garland going inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
When a player like Garland puts in the deck and attacks, normally good things happen.
For the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Hunter, and Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. Wagner comes in for Black, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Cole Anthony. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Strus, and stolen by Wagner. Caldwell Pope for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 17.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Wagner with it. Back to Suggs. 3-pointer on the way. And it's Carter missing. Now Garland. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
3rd team foul.
The first one falls.
With 2 shots, Darius Garland.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Wagner. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus into the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now Mobley. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. And it's Mitchell missing. Magic shooting 41% for the game. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
And that one drops for him. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Trains the 3-pointer. Suggs has got 8 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Out to Carter. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Pass to Allen. Suggs against Garland. And here's Strus. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Caldwell Pope and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Mobley finds Mitchell. Here's Garland. Mobley right side. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Allen for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Out to Carter.
2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Mitchell's shot is good.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Now, here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen. 8 points for Darius Garland.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick. He's too savvy.
Count that one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mobley against Banchero. Back to Garland. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Allen, that's good.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Pass to Strus. And stolen by Wagner. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Allen inside. Now, here's Strus. For 3, Mitchell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Anthony is out there with Blank. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Well, Orlando shooting reasonably well, 45%. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Okiki. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Isaac misses. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Garland, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Back the pass to Isaac. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Garland kicks to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. For three, Mitchell once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Over to the left wing. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Banchero outside. The jump hook. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Allen. Outside Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easily. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Garland, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Anthony throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac, and it's Suggs in for Black.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
To Mitchell. Wagner against Strus. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Banchero draws the double. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Allen with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Allen against Suggs. Allen passes to Strus. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with a 3. Carter pulls it in.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Yes!
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Count it!
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
The shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Strus finds Mitchell. And here is Allen. Back to Mitchell. So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams
through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. Garland against Maxey. From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Maxey surveys. It's George on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Out to Mobley, just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Strus's shot is off. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's George. Oubre passes to Maxey over Garland, and it's Maxey missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Strus. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last year.
Yeah, BA. And lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. They get the rebound. The layup off target. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mobley finds Garland. Strus with it. Guarded now by Maxey. George with a steal. In transition. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Embiid. And there's the screen. Back to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Now Embiid. Back to Oubre. Fires the 3. The rebound by Garland. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And another miss by Cleveland. George passes to Embiid. George, a screen on Allen. For 3, Maxey drills it from deep. Maxey's got 5 now.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Mobley on a screen. And it's Garland on the drive. Yep, that one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Gabaselli. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading. 3-pointer. rebound. The 76ers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Garland. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Bona. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Cleveland on top, leading by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Ty Jerome. Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Javonte Green, and it's Mobley in it to 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Hunter. Out to Mobley. Now here's Hunter. The 3-ball. Jerome, no good. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Here's Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Edwards, a pass to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Wade comes in for Okoro. And it's Merrill in for Green. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with a 3. 76ers trail by 3. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Grimes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he knocks the jumper down. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Hunter. Jerome passes to Wade. Clock at 6. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
To the left side wing. Releases. And that misses. That would have put him up.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The Sixers trailing. Yabusele. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A. And with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Embiid finds George. Back to Embiid. George outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Embiid.
2 minutes.
Pass to Maxey. 4-3. Cavaliers with a rebound. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by George. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 1st foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Here's Bona. Pass to Grimes. Off target with the 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Grimes. Beyond the arc. The Sixers again can't hit. Strus with it. Guarded now by Maxey. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Back to Oubre. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Max Strus picks one up.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Here's Grimes. He buries it from 3. Grimes has got 5 points. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Counted from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Garland finds Allen. And here's Strus. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
It's his first trip to the line. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation. Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Embiid with it, and here's Embiid. George for three. Knocks down the long J. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Embiid, a screen on Strus. Back to Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
The three from Mitchell. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 7. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland to 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 7 points.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Here's George. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Down low. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Mitchell. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
2 minutes.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Oubre, a screen on Allen. And stolen by Mobley. Strus with it. Guarded now by George. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Garland, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
It's George on the wing. Embiid, a screen on Strus. Pass to Embiid. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Screen by Embiid. On the attack, Oubre. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Now here's Embiid. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley, left side. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Outside for Mitchell. Allen outside. Outside Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Garland against Maxey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Allen, left side. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Outside Garland. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And that's not going to go. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Sixers on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Okoro. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Hunter in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavs trailing. Now Okoro. Pass to Garland. On the wing, Strus. Okoro outside. Over to the left wing. Garland for 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Back to Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Launches a three. That shot missing. Garland against Edwards. Here's Okoro. And he makes it on the layup. And that ties it up.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
From outside the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Strus finds Garland. Okoro outside to take the lead. The rebound by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Butler. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Hunter. Mobley comes in for Okoro. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Philadelphia with another miss. The Cavs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Strus the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Strus. George defending. The three from Mitchell. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Grimes' shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ooh, got that one up quick. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Garland.
2 minutes.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Fast break, Philadelphia. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Strus against George. Back to Strus. And Embiid with the block. He takes it in for 3. Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Mitchell finds Strus. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Oubre, a screen on Allen. It's Embiid penetrating. The big man, Embiid, drops the hammer.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Strus the pass to Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Paul George.
Good man. The defender really went after him.
So both free throws good from Allen.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
Oubre into the lane.
You have got to respect that about Oubre. He believes in himself even in the tight spots of the game.
The 3 from Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. And the 76ers with possession. This run now up to 13-2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mitchell. This one belongs to the 76. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Out to Carter, back to Suggs. Carter against Embiid. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
An effortless raid. KCP doesn't always hit for a high percentage, but when he does hit, he makes it look good.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero with the screen. Lock at 6. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Look, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
There's a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. To the inside. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Grimes. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
How about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Maxey from the top of the key, he buries it. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. But Trey buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
And it's Suggs missing. 76ers trailing. Oubre passes to Maxey. Fires for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Wagner with it. Maxey covering. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Banchero is screened for Suggs. They get the rebound. Banchero, that's good.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Carter outside. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by George.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Embiid with the steal. It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter will get underway. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Black is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center. This is out there for Orlando. Philadelphia shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's McCain. The rebound by Bitadze. And here's Anthony for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Tipped away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's McCain. Three-pointer, Butler. The rebound by Bitadze.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the left wing, Orlando moving the ball around. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pass to McCain. It's stolen by Anthony. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Bitadze can't hit. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Yabusele. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. Nailed from three-point land. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Yabusele. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Yabusele's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Butler, no good. Orlando leading. To the middle, here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Butler from outside. Good on the triple. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here's Isaac. Still scoreless. Isaac a screen on Butler. Black. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Bitadze. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Philadelphia. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Edwards, no good. The Magic trail by 4. To the wing right side. Lets the 3 fly. Black, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc. McCain's shot is off. The Magic shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Anthony. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got Oubre. He's out there with Embiid. Maxey out there with George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. The 76ers leading by 4. Back in 2022, the number 1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now Carter, after the missed 3 from Joel Embiid. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Wagner passes to Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Basket counts.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a lot more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oubre, a screen on Wagner. Wasted no time on that one. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Banchero. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. The 76ers also with the sub. Yabusele's checked in. The Magic trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's number 1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Black. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half for 2 of 8. The Magic have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach.
Now Carter, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. A nice shot by Black.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
That bucket in no time at all. Busele's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Carter kicks to Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero a screen on Oubre. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They lead by 1. The Magic shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Wagner. Scoreless thus far. And he uses the glass on the layup. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Grimes. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. Seven seconds left to play here in the third. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we just finished the third quarter, and while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Black and Harris are the guard set. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3. This is out there for Orlando. Now Harris, after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. Right wing. Here's Banchero. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jared Butler. Some changes for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Butler.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Here are the Magic now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lowry from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Edwards. And it's Butler in for Kyle Lowry. Suggs kicks to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Butler passes to Embiid from deep. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Butler with the steal. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Gary Harris.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wagner. Carter outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And rising to the challenge, KCP, often deterred by physical play, converts through the contact on that one.
To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner with it. Now defended by Oubre. Shot from the top of the key. Orlando gets it back. Wagner kicks to Carter. The three. And it's Banchero missing.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Connects from three-point range.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. And just miss after miss right now.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Embiid with the steal. The dunk and the foul. Powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And one on Caldwell Pope.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Caldwell Pope banked in off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando. Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Maxey, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wagner. And Carter has it in the corner. Wagner with a screen for Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Carter the pass to Banchero. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Magic lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Suggs. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Here's Suggs. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but...
front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
First team foul.
On the wing, Suggs, guarded by Garland. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Banchero. Rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Garland with the ball. From deep, Mitchell.
Caldwell Pope really good at staying in front of his man. He likes to make it difficult for whoever he's on.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Wagner finds Caldwell Pope. The ball's knocked loose. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Outside Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Strus against Banchero. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Banchero outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Garland. From downtown. Sinks the tray.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
From deep, Mitchell. Orlando with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Suggs. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
Mobley outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 to fall. Suggs has got 5 points.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
Mobley finds Allen. Back to Mobley. 1:10 left in the first. Mitchell misses.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. And another three for Orlando.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Outside Mitchell. From the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. Launches it. And Wagner hits from deep.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Hunter passes to Allen. Back to Hunter. The three from Mitchell drains the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Carter can't get it to go. Garland way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team. Moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
They've got Goga Batadze. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Jerome. And he buries his first look.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Isaac, the pass to Anthony. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Harris is checked in for Orlando. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw drops for Anthony. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Anthony. Batadze, the pass to Anthony. Let's go with a three. Batadze can't hit. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Isaac. 6 to shoot. Jerome. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And Carroll passes to Anthony. Basket counts. Anthony's got 5 points.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Jerome, no good. Magic leading by 9. Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Black, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony.
Substitution for your Magic, Franz Wagner.
Now here's Banchero. He's closely guarded. Caldwell Pope for 3. Jerome grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Hunter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Out to Thompson. He shoots a three. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. They still need this. Shot by Merrill, no good. The Magic have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Outside Carter. Banchero in the post. Working on Hunter. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Wade. Guarded by Banchero. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Batase's checked in for Paolo Banchero. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Okiki's checked in for Thompson. Strus comes in for Wade. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Merrill. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Now here's Wagner for 3, Caldwell-Pope. And it's Okiki with a rebound. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Magic leading by 11. On the wing, Suggs, guarded by Garland. Batadze, the pass to Suggs. And there's a 3-second violation for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Okiki, and it's Mobley in for Hunter. Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Garland. The floater. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by Allen. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Outside Carter. Shoots over Mobley. And that one hits the back iron. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Carter. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the court for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the center position. Carter can't get it to go. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Here's Strus. The Magic making their last shot. From deep, Mitchell. Excellent D there from Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. The kick out to Banchero. On the wing, Suggs. The 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cavaliers trail by 10. Allen outside. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
90 seconds into the second half now. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Magic leading by 10. Jacks up a 3. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the 3. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Carter. The rebound by Allen.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
It's stolen. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in. And the shot's good.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Mobley against Banchero. Pass to Black. Here's Carter. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
Second free throw, no good. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Magic leading by 9. Suggs, the pass to Carter, and he banks in the layup.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Here's Mobley, out to Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wagner, right side. Pass to Black. The 3 from Suggs. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Hunter on the wing. Guarded by Banchero. Hunter passes to Mobley. Mitchell against Carter. Hunter on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Allen. And a missed layup. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Suggs. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Wagner with a steal. Just 3 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's Orlando in a good situation, up by 13 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Anthony Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batase, and it's Black in at point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro with the ball. It's rebounded by Batase. Here's Isaac. Count the basket. And the Magic lead by 15.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Okoro passes to Strus. Back to Okoro. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. Anthony grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Batase. Anthony outside. Isaac for 3. They get it again. Back to Anthony. From deep. That shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Isaac. Hunter with the rebound. Back to Anthony. Pass to Batase. Here's Black. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. They get it back. And Carroll passes to Carter. The 3 from Suggs. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers shooting only 23% so far. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the triple.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Magic.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Suggs.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
A line change here for Orlando. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. Green's checked in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Now here's Green. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Isaac. Harris on the wing. Pass to Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. He puts up a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Jerome. Outside Hunter. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Batase. Here's Black, guarded by Okoro. Harris passes to Black. Hey, expanding his range. Isaac's shot is off. Now here's Green. Isaac with the steal. Here's Anthony. And counted. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win, showing that they're